You just watched me perform 3 SR50 jumps in a row. Under normal circumstances, this actually wouldn't be too crazy. But the 3 jumps you just witnessed were performed on a PS5 controller. Normally, that jump is only performed on PC because the movement is just much faster. But on PS5, to perform it, you would have to be almost frame perfect to get it. So you'd better shut your ass because what I've found really fucks. Here are 2 controllers. One I use for speedrunning, and one is just a normal controller. Can you tell which is which? It's the red one, obviously. And as you can see, it has these ridges that allow you to lock your movement in one direction, and because of the ridges, your joysticks could actually reach a little bit further. In games like Doom or Wolfenstein 3D, this is really helpful. And based off the times I was able to achieve in Wolfenstein 3D, I estimate this makes you move around 15 to 20% faster. And the best part is, getting into this is super easy. All you have to do is pop the middle piece off the controller, which is pretty easy to reattach, by the way. Now you see that plastic ring around the joystick? You want to pull at it from under the joystick and up, and it pops right off. Once you pull that other piece off, you'll have the most optimal PS5 controller for speedrunning that I know of. And no, this controller won't make you as good as PC players, but this absolutely will make your runs faster. And I'm pretty sure there are other controllers out there that do just as good as this, if not better. But I have no idea where to look for those, and this is probably just more convenient anyways. Now I'm going to show you how to determine how fast your own controller is for yourself. The values you see on screen here will determine how good your controller is. Basically, the higher the X value and the lower the Y value, the better your controller will be. To determine these values for yourself, plug your controller into any PC running Windows. You want to open up Settings and go to Devices, and then go to More Devices and Printer Settings. Right-click on the controller option and enter Game Controller Settings. Hit Properties, and then go into Properties Settings. And finally, hit Calibrate. Here, you'll be able to determine how good your controller is for yourself. Some people's values will actually be displayed as 8-bit 3-digit values, and I'm not sure what causes this, but I'm sure there's good reason. Comparing your 8-bit values to 16-bit values is actually really easy as well. To do this, you want to take your derived value and multiply it by 255.996. Here's what mine and most other PS5 controllers will probably look like after having the middle piece removed. This is also super close to the peak value of 65,535. With all said, I hope this helped some of you, and I do recommend that some of you try this if you have a PS5 controller lying around somewhere.